Long ago, in India, there lived a Raja who believed that he was wise and fair, as a Raja should be. The people in the Raja's province were rice farmers, and the Raja decreed that the people would give to him most of the rice that they grew. "I will store the rice where it is safe," promised the Raja, "and we will have rice when times are bad." And so the royal tax collectors took most of the rice that the people grew. Year after year, the rice grew well, and the people gave their rice to the Raja, and the royal storehouses grew full. But one year, the rice grew badly, and the people had no rice to give to the Raja, and very little rice for themselves. The Raja's ministers came to him. "Highness," they implored, "let us open the royal storehouses and give rice to the people." "No," responded the Raja. "I do not know how long this crisis will last, and I must have rice for myself and my court." The people grew hungry. They did not have enough rice. The day of feast came, and the Raja ordered a feast for the royal court, as he thought was right and appropriate for a Raja to do. A servant led an elephant carrying 2 large baskets of rice from a royal storehouse to the palace. And as it passed a village girl named Rani saw that there was a trickle of rice falling from one basket. She hurried to walk beside the elephant and to catch the rice in her skirt. She was clever, and she began to make a plan. When the elephant approached the palace guard said, "Halt, thief! Where are you taking that rice?" "I am no thief," Rani responded. "This rice was falling from the basket. It belongs to the Raja, and I am returning it to him." When the Raja heard of Rani's good deed, he told his ministers to bring her before him so that he could reward her. So Rani came before the Raja. He said, "Ask for a reward, and you shall get it." Rani responded, "Highness, I deserve no reward. But if you insist, I will take 1 grain of rice." The Raja was perplexed. 1 grain of rice? Surely you would ask more of a Raja. Ask for a reward that is more fitting. Rani said, "If it pleases your Highness, I will take 1 grain of rice today, and I would ask you to give me twice as much rice each day for 30 days. So today I will take 1 grain of rice, and tomorrow 2, and the next day 4, and so forth, for a total of 30 days. The Raja thought for a few seconds and said, "This seems a modest gift, but you shall have it." And he instructed his ministers to make a great show of giving Rani what she had asked for, so that they would see that he was a wise and fair Raja, as a Raja should be. And so Rani on the first day got 1 grain of rice, and on the next she was presented with 2, and on the third day 4, and on the 7th day the ministers arranged 64 grains of rice on a beautiful chessboard and presented it to Rani. And by the 10th day there was a pile of rice that would fit in Rani's hand, 512 grains, that was presented to her on a silver platter. And the Raja thought to himself, "This girl is honest, but not very clever. She would have gotten more rice if she had taken what she had gathered in her skirt." On the 13th day, Rani was presented with a beautiful bowl with 4,096 grains of rice. Still, not very much rice. By the 16th day, Ronnie was given an embroidered bag that contained 32,768 grains of rice. It was borne to her on the back of a royal deer. In total, she had two bags worth of rice. And the Rajah thought to himself, maybe she's a little more clever than I thought. On the 20th day, a horse-drawn cart carried 16 embroidered bags of rice to Ronnie. And the Rajah began to be troubled. On the 21st day, Ronnie received 1,048,576 grains of rice, enough to fill an entire basket. It was borne by a Brahma bull to her. By the 24th day, 4 elephants carried 8 baskets of rice to Ronnie. The Rajah was greatly troubled. He withdrew to his gardens and wouldn't talk to his ministers. On the 27th day, all 32 royal elephants bore 64 baskets of rice to Ronnie. And the Rajah had no more elephants to carry rice. On the 29th day, the elephants made 4 trips and emptied 2 storehouses to bear 128 baskets of rice to Ronnie. And the Rajah emerged from his gardens, having thought, and having matriculated from his own school of mathematics. And he called across the entire province and to the neighboring provinces, and he asked for all the elephants that they could find. And a great procession of elephants emptied the last 4 storehouses of 536,870,912 grains of rice. Every grain of rice that was contained in the royal storehouses. The Rajah rode on the lead elephant as he took the rice to Ronnie. And he stopped before her and he said to her, "What will you do with this rice now that I have none?" And she said, "Wise and fair Rajah, I know you give me the rice to give to the people, and so I give the rice to the people. But if you'll promise me that you'll only take what you need from the people in the future, I will give you the rice in the 2 baskets that your elephant carries." The Rajah thought for a moment, and he said, "I promise." And from that day forward, the Rajah was fair and wise as a Rajah should be. Thank you.